Welcome to
Day 11!
yeah, it's day 11, right?
Yeah, it's day 11, September 11.
It's a gloomy day.
Yes, it's just like
It's been raining, but it's a welcome rain because it's finally cool. Cool enough to thrive in. Oh no! Almost witnessed an accident.
She almost witnessed an accident. She's a bit traumatized. Let's go. We're gonna take a video of Dada on with her view from. Raining outside because I believe we have a very bad storm, so the kids are not required to go to school today. Hello guys.
Hey guys.
So it's good morning to everyone and good night to us. Well, since this is our first day being together from work, it's exciting. I got the chance of being early. Okay, as you were saying,
I
so
waited for you for an hour.
she waited for me for an hour. And how was the experience so far with your new work? I mean, with your new work.
With my new schedule, I have this drilling headache because I'm so tired. Well, it's the first day, and actually our day began earlier, so it's still a bit of an adjustment
for you.
but yeah. But I'm glad that this is one example of why being in the same schedule and having a later schedule is quite a blessing for us, because since yesterday, just a flashback, this happened.
Oh, fuck. Cracked. Yes. Oh my god, it cracked.
So my phone got broken. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use that phone anymore.
Yeah,
But
because it's really
it's
shattered.
unusable. It's shattered. The reason why you would have that footage that I just showed is because even while the phone fell face flat and you were picking it up, it was still recording. So it has recorded the whole scenario from the phone's point of view.
So it's like
It was saved in my SD card, so you will see that. We're very thankful that, because of the new schedule, despite not having to have the energy to do the stuff that we plan to do in the morning, we still managed to, after picking Uno up, we still managed to have a quick trip to the mall. Thankfully, there's not many people.
right. We were
And-
expecting a lot actually during that time because it's around
4 p.m.
4 p.m. But it turned out that there wasn't
any
none.
people because it's on a Monday and it's raining.
Yeah.
So thankfully, within this short time frame that we have, I managed to snag the phone, and here it is. just to show you. I'm
She-
so careful and afraid that I might
Drop it or
drop
something.
it. So
What? What? Okay. It is this
it's
one.
really
this.
it's really the stand. You know what? The real culprit is this one.
I think it's because of this. See,
Can we buy a new one?
yeah. I think we should get a sturdier one, a new one, and the one with better quality.
For Peter who's asking how much does a phone repair cost here in the Philippines now?
It varies actually.
varies,
but
it
it's
depends.
expensive. Yeah,
It's
and
quite
it depends
expensive.
on the warranty.
Yeah. So our strategy in these things is that I never, given the chance, I would never spend
Thousands.
for a phone really,
Mhm.
unless it's for protection, like the tempered glass or the.
Right.
So I don't, and thankfully, like I said, our subscription is up. My subscription is up. That means I can go to the phone line service and ask for a new phone. And whatever choice that they have available, I'm very much willing to
Yeah.
take. I don't
Me
really
too.
need a very expensive
Fancy
phone,
phone.
a very fancy phone. I'm such a tightwad that I would not, as much as I could, I wouldn't want to shell out any money.
Mhm.
And that's what we did. That's what I did. Even though it means having a contract for 3 years with the same service.
Yeah, but it's
Um,
alright. I mean, at least
We
you
have
don't
no
need to catch
plans.
up.
Yeah, we have no plans of changing anyway.
That's what we've been doing for the past.
5 years.
We initially had a Note 3. That time it
That was too expensive.
Yeah, that was too expensive, and we also got it for
For free,
Yeah, for free
but
on
for
a
a certain-
plan. And then we also got. I got this.
And we downgraded since
Yeah.
then
Right.
because we realized that yes, we have a fancy phone, but are we using all of the features?
Exactly.
Does it have everything that we
We
have? We want.
we need, and we use. So it's not, if it's not really something that we badly need.
Yeah. We'd rather have something
That's okay,
cheaper.
yeah.
So I got a J7 Pro. Can you see it?
So nice. Oh,
Paris
it's
in
so
the-
nice.
Yeah. So Kelly's phone does this thing that it balances, it darkens everything and focuses on
Right.
the one thing.
One focus.
So it's not really that fancy, but I'm very much happy with it. I'm still afraid to use it though.
Because it doesn't have any covering or anything just yet, because we don't have much time earlier to go around and purchase and find something. So let's just hope for the best.
Let's
And-
hope this won't get broken again. Also, just to answer Peter's question, I think in my case, because the LCD is broken, they told me that it would cost around 3,000 to 4,000
Really?
pesos to have that replaced, because the LCD, even the touchscreen is ruined.
Oh no.
So I would never even shell out that much for a phone, because I think that phones are still a luxury item.
Right.
Although, you just need the basics, right? Like
It's like you
texting
getting a new
phone.
phone.
So that's how we are really. We don't really spend. That's how I am. I don't spend a lot of money on trivial stuff. I tend
What
to
are you trying to
save
say?
it and then spend it on really big stuff like a car or. So
Well, I'm not. I mean, we actually opted for the newer Note because Shef was actually thinking of me trying to
Yeah,
do
she
some
could have had
drawing, but
we have to wait.
you have to wait for a long time. That's one thing. Second is that we have to shell out
Yeah.
some certain amount, and we don't have that luxury to do that. I mean, instead of buying new
make
phones,
sense.
why wouldn't you just buy something else that's really, useful? Like maybe an investment, right? Or Kyrie's tuition.
For our tuition, which we haven't finished paying actually.
Right, so-
If you saw us in our footage yesterday or last Saturday,
Was
Kelly was
bidding.
paying, and I was like hiding in the background because we know that we're behind. And usually in these situations, I let Kelly do the talking because she's the sweet talker. She really is. She's the PR of the two of Pinay lesbian moms. I'm the brain. She's the PR. She's the
And
heart. I'm the brain.
I tend to remember
And she's the mouth.
The mouth. The mouth
Yeah.
wouldn't stop talking.
So she's sweet talking the cashier.
Yeah, the cashier, well, she's really nice. And I know her by name. Well, she really didn't remember me not paying. We're getting there. We're getting, there.
We're getting there.
So those things that are important, we have to make sure that
that gets paid
that
first.
gets paid first. Yes, and especially now that again I'm opting for the minimalism personally for me because I have to stop buying things, which I did.
Okay.
I was tempted
practice
to.
self-control.
I practice self-control. When somebody sells you something,
Everyone's a businessman.
yes, and they would say, "Hey, you can purchase this now, and then you can pay it on payday." So it's like, okay, I think I have extra for payday, and then eventually when you get to payday, you don't have enough, and you're like, "Oh, I shouldn't have purchased this, and I don't need it, or I have eaten this in one sitting." It doesn't make any sense. I've been offered a lot of stuff. I practiced like what 5 times already. I've been offered 5 times with food, with makeup, clothing even.
Because I don't really have any control or visibility. Yes, we have a budget, but there are times when things arrive at the house
And
that I don't know that she bought.
yeah, and she was like, "Why was it being delivered again? When did you purchase this?" It's okay, it's my money. That's what I kept telling her, but that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case.
Anyway, also just to add the line service that we use, the amount that we pay. It's very important for me to say this. The amount that we pay right now, it's a plan 1,800. You get the same amount of service.
yes, and at
Exactly
the same time,
the same amount of service as the amount that you pay. So I think it's really a good deal.
yeah, and you get a
Then
phone.
you get a new phone. You just
Yeah.
go there and go home with a new phone. So that's our strategy anyway.
Yeah, which is a good thing because I was downgraded to 1,200. I thought I can just control that, but because of the internet usage, I can't live without internet. Well, I mean, I can't survive without internet in a day in the office. So might as well, take everything. This is a perfect phone. This is the perfect package.
You're the type of person anyway who texts and calls.
Right,
a
because
lot.
it's part of my job. We have a surprise from this little girl. See?
Is there anything in it?
Yes, it is. So
Okay, so it says Mama and
Mama and Dada love
Love
curry
curry.
with, I don't know if it's a
I think
teddy
it's
bear.
her.
Is it
Okay.
her?
I don't know.
If it's a cat
Maybe
with a
it's
heart.
a teddy bear.
Oh,
bear.
let's just read this.
It's numbers. I
I
love,
love you,
Mama.
Dada,
Da.
and Mamam.
Dada.
So cute. I guess she did it on her own. Because she wasn't allowed to use any gadgets
she wasn't
today,
allowed to use
or even
gadgets
watch
today.
TV. So
I think she made her own hieroglyphics. Very
That's-
smart of her.
yeah.
No.
And 1, 3, 5, 7, and wow, they're. Did you see that? They're all odd numbers. All right.
Okay.
So-
I thought they're hieroglyphics. Anyway,
That's cool.
So
Thank you, baby. We appreciate it. So, well,
What's
that's
our
it.
day?
That's it for our day today.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm tired.
She's so tired, so I had to do all the talking this time. Again, this has been Kelly.
I'm Shef.
Together, we are Pinay
Lesbian
Lesbian Moms, telling you that life is too short to wait, so live the life that you want to live.
And be the change that you want to see.
We shall see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much again for watching. We love you so much. Bye.